Welcome, collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me today, and thank you guys too for all of your views, your likes, your subscribes. You guys are absolutely awesome, and your support is always appreciated, guys. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read today. I'm getting pulled, I gotta tell you, I'm getting pulled straight to these cards. These are my crystal cards, so we'll see what message comes forward. What does the collective need to hear today? What's the important message that is going to help the collective out today? What do they need to hear? Rose quartz. So this has all the different crystals and their different meanings. So it says open up your heart with that rose quartz. Live in the now. Protect your energy. Make a decision. Interesting. Practice patience. And clear the clutter. Holy cow. Okay, well, living in the now, sort of releasing the past, releasing things that no longer serve you. That is clearing out the clutter too. Right? All those things that sort of clutter our energy, clutter our mind. Sometimes it's things we hang on to from the past. Sometimes it's anger. Sometimes it's fear as well. Fear is usually a big one for us. Something that we all struggle with at some point or another. Clear the clutter. Practice patience. Make a decision. Protect your energy. I keep feeling, and we've been getting this a lot because I do feel just a shift in the collective's energy too. Like overall a shift, and a lot of people are going through this and sort of starting to live for themselves, starting to do for themselves, making decisions about lifestyle, about career that are meaningful to them, to make sure that they're finding fulfillment in their own lives. And I do feel it's like a shift, and a lot of people are doing it, and I feel like coming through in this read as well, and being able to do for you, and being able to make decisions that are going to be more to the benefit of your energy. Can you give me some more, please, Tarot? More. What does the collective need to hear about this? Shift your money mindset. Let the money flow in. This is interesting. So this might be speaking to maybe career and something you're doing for career. See the magic, embrace change. Oh, you are being encouraged to do something here. Protect your energy. You know what? You're in a crap situation. This is protect your energy. You've been giving your energy to something that's just been sucking it and not giving enough back. This might be talking about a job or a career that you're working in. And it might kind of sort of do the trick financially, but I feel like it's draining your energy. It's like I don't want to say like it's not fun, because I think that's a freaking understatement about what this thing is. I feel like it's actually giving you stresses, and it's giving you burdens. So I don't know if you're dealing with a lot of jerks in your job, whether it's like a boss, coworkers, customers. I feel like it weighs on you. Like you come home at the end of the day and you are absolutely played out from dealing with this crap. And I don't feel like it really gets you to where you want to go financially either. Like you have dreams and goals and aspirations for the future. This is not something that's really getting you ahead. You are being encouraged to embrace change. You are being encouraged to start doing something else. I don't know if this is just something on the side that then turns into a career. I feel like it's investing in yourself, though. This is like, some of you are going to tell me to fuck off and say this is unrealistic, but I think you're being encouraged to start some kind of your own business. That's what I keep getting in the cards. Now, this isn't like, a Fortune 500 company overnight, but this is like something for you, something that you can do, something that you can build or produce, something that'll speak to the talents that you have, or something that you can learn to do, or a skill that you have, and starting to do that by yourself. And like I said, this might be something that you do in your spare time for some extra cash, and it turns into a career, because I don't feel like this is some big overnight thing, but you are being encouraged to start thinking differently and to start making different changes. Ooh, start fresh. Whoa, what's that one? Rainbow obsidian. Ooh, that's beautiful. Heal your heart. So I gotta tell you too, whatever this thing is that you're being encouraged to do, because it's for you, because it's something that you're doing independently and growing for yourself, it's gonna help you to, I gotta tell you, it's gonna help you to sort of like relax in certain ways. Not that it won't come with sort of its own challenges, but it's not like the rest of this garbage where you're having to eat crap from other people. and you're coming home with burdens, you're coming home with stresses, plus this doesn't get you to where you want to be. Like, at least in this, doing whatever this is, it gives you that level of autonomy. It gives you that level of freedom. It gives you that level of doing for yourself. And because it's yours, it feeds other needs too. So it feeds your solar plexus chakra, which is all about that self-confidence and believing in yourself. Stay positive. Stay positive. So your energy during this time and what you think of what this is, like your mindset, the energy you're sending out into the universe, is going to be important too. That sort of that belief in whatever this is that you're going to be taking on, and that it will be a new beginning for you, and that it will bring prosperity and it will bring positivity. I think you're going to laugh at me and probably tell me it's stupid, but I think it's very important. I think it actually has an impact on the potential results that you are going to get from this. Sending that positive energy out there, being optimistic, believing in this and what it can achieve for you. It will actually bring that in. Angel Aura Quartz, lighten up, lighten up. You know what? I'm going to tell you about this card too, what I really feel in it. It's not like telling you to lighten up. This is telling you to release negative things and to create more opportunity for positivity and less stress in your life. Because whatever it is that you're doing, that is freaking stress. It's weighing heavy on you. You bring it home with you. It's like it sticks to you. It's like the friggin' thing sticks to you when you bring it home. It's time to transform. It's time for a change. You know what? I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. I think the situation that you find yourself in, with this job that weighs heavy on you, that has these burdens, that has this conflict, this stress, this crap that you're bringing home, and that's still not getting you to where you would like to go, it happened for a reason. You came into that for a reason. I gotta tell you, I think it was a kick in the ass to transform you into something else. I do believe that. I've been in situations the same in my life. I've seen other people go through it. Everything happens for a reason, and it all takes us to where we need to go in life. I know it sounds corny as holy hell, but I absolutely 100% believe it's true. We don't always understand the meaning behind it or the part that it plays in what we're supposed to be doing, but it always does. In the future, looking back, we can always see how one thing led to another that took us to exactly where we are. And I got to tell you, this is all part of your encouragement to transform and to start doing for yourself. Remember your worth. Get crystal clear, clear quartz. Get crystal clear. That is about finding where you would like to go. You're being encouraged to brainstorm here. You are being encouraged to brainstorm, to put your energy into something that you have control over, something that's you and for you. You're being, like I said, you're being encouraged to start your own business here. And I don't think it's some huge conglomerate overnight. I think it's something small, and to have a vision and to have a dream and to say, how can I start working towards that? And it's like taking steps along the way and allowing it to grow and to keep growing and to evolve into something. Trust your intuition as well. If you have an idea and you have this feeling that this is something that's going to do good, that's the thing that you need to invest in. Trust your intuition during this. I'm Blue Lace Agate. Find your calm. Find your calm. I got to tell you too, being able to find this thing for yourself and to start actioning it, moving forward. I can already feel somebody's energy is going to shift. Somebody's mindset is going to shift. I can feel like it's going to relieve some burdens. Even if you're stuck doing this other thing for a little while until what you're working on takes off, I feel like it's not going to weigh as heavy on you because you know you have this other awesome thing that you're working on. It's going to make all the shit that happens here feel way less important, feel way less heavy, because you know in your heart you are growing something beautiful and that there is now a timer on this other thing that you're going on. Eventually, this is something you are going to be able to step away from because you're building something better over here, and you can see it growing and you can see it evolving, and you can feel that you are getting closer and closer to the time where you're going to be able to step away from this other thing, leave it in the dust, leave it in the past, and just focus on this, because I feel like this is a transformation. This is a process that's going to happen. Starting this and then eventually just moving to whatever this thing is that you're growing and leaving that other piece of things behind. It's like now this piece of things is just something that serves a purpose. It's like a gap. It's something to fill in a gap until you're ready to just do whatever this is. I need to grab a tarot deck. What tarot deck belongs to this read, Spirit? Really, that's the one that is, I gotta tell you, that's not the one I would have picked. This is the one that Spirit chooses for your read today to clarify your message. So please, Spirit, go for it. Eight of Pentacles. That makes a lot of sense too. There's things about whatever it is that you're going to be starting where you're going to have to do some learning and you're going to have to hone your craft. This Eight of Pentacles is a lot of times called the apprentice card. So it's learning, right? Learning your trade. So this is not something that you're going to be able to just flip a switch, know everything and be completely successful for. That's why they're telling you to make this a transition. That's why Spirit's saying make this a transitional time. So it sort of allows you that time to learn, to hone your craft for this new idea that you're doing and to be able to build it into something. Because there's stuff about it that Spirit is saying you're going to have to learn and you're going to have to figure out. And it's like the only way that you can figure it out is by doing it. But during that time, whatever this is that you're still in, even though it's not fun, it's kind of a safety net. So it allows you that opportunity to maybe fall a bit and learn how to pick yourself up and learn how to fix this and learn how to do that. Like there are things that still have to be learned in whatever it is you're moving towards. But I got to tell you, while you're doing it, the energy that I feel is what's being reflected in this Queen of Cups. If you can see her there, like she got no worries. She got no worries. She has happiness. She's content because you know and you can see that you are actually working towards something better than what you're in. You can see the progress that you're making. You can see that you are learning things. You are getting better and better at whatever this is. You are honing your skills. You are slowly building. If this is something that requires clients, you're building a client base. You know, you can see the progress and it's yours. It's all yours. So that's why I feel like it kind of lessens the stresses that you're dealing with in this other place because you know that's not forever. You can see this other thing growing and you know this crap time has a bit of a timer to it. Six of Pentacles. That's the funniest message that I've gotten from Spirit in a long time. And they told it to me with the Six of Pentacles card. As you see this beautiful thing growing and you're building it, and you can see it evolving and you're learning and you know that you have this way out of what you're in, and that is temporary. It's going to sound silly, but this is what Spirit said. You give less and less fucks. Okay? So that's why it bothers you less what's going on here. That's why it helps to relieve some of the burdens and some of the stresses because you just kind of don't give a fuck anymore. You don't. It doesn't matter as much because you can see what you're growing somewhere else. You can see you're growing and evolving and developing a path that you would like to take and a path that's going to bring you to prosperity. The Knight of Cups. And the Devil card. So the Devil card is that destructive force in your life. I gotta tell you, it keeps tying into the situation. That's what Spirit's telling me. It ties into the situation that I think you feel kind of stuck in right now. It's like feeling stuck, needing the paycheck, having to put up with the crap, just to be able to keep going. And it does weigh heavy on you, and it does have a detrimental effect on you, that stress. It does wear you down. And that's why it's also important to build this positive thing for yourself, because it helps to push that stress away. You can see something better coming. You see a better future happening. You can focus on that instead of what's going on here. And it allows, like I said, I know that's the silliest and probably very rude way of saying it, but it helps you to give less fucks with what's going on here and the stresses that come forward. The Hierophant. And the Six of Wands. So I do see too, within this Hierophant, that's really interesting. Whatever this thing is that you are choosing for yourself and slowly building for yourself, because I do feel like it's a transition that happens over time. Sorry, I know you would love to hear that it's an overnight success. But that's not what Spirit's saying. Spirit's saying this is something that evolves and something that you grow and evolve with. It will be successful. The Hierophant. The Hierophant is very well thought of in their community. I keep feeling like, I don't know if I want to say status, but this thing does a lot for you. It does a lot for you. People think quite highly of you. So whatever this is, this skill that you honed, you do a damn good job, is what the cards are saying. It's something that you're going to be extremely good at, and that you're going to work very hard at, and you're going to reap a lot of rewards. That World card, that is rewards from the universe, but it's not luck. It's not a lottery ticket. This is rewards that come from hard work and from learning. So you will be rewarded for your hard work. The Six of Wands is recognition and reward and celebration. People are going to come to you for whatever it is that you do. This is some sort of client-based something or a product that you make. People are going to recognize the quality of what you have to offer, and they're going to come flooding in. The Knight of Swords, the Five of Swords. You will have some competition though. You will have some competition. Tell me more about all of this. What do they need to hear? What does collective need to hear about this? Oh yeah. So this is going to get to a point. This is going to get to a point where the people at work find out what you do. That's what that is. This is not necessarily competition in what you do. This is somebody that you're dealing with at work that might be a boss. And notice the change in your attitude, that you really don't care as much about what's going on in the workplace because you know you have this awesome thing that you're growing. And as your success starts growing, you kind of care less and less about what's going on over there because you got something more important to focus on. I do feel at some point that boss is going to come forward and tell you, you know, you need to focus more on work, or you need to choose what you're putting your time into. I think that's your time to go, see you later. I'm going to put my time into me. I'm going to put my time into me, because at that point, I think you're going to be able to. Like I said, this is something that evolves over a period of time. And I think by the time that situation comes around where they are pissed off that you're putting more effort into building your own business than into working for them, and they give you an ultimatum, because I see somebody who tries to throw their power around and throw their weight around and try and force you into letting go of your dream. By the time that happens, you're going to be able to sever ties and do for yourself, because by then you've developed all the skills and you're already manifesting what you need to find success. That's a chance when you get to speak your truth about how you felt about the situation all along and what you've been working in. That's a chance when you get to say, I'm choosing me. Working here has been miserable. But I'm going to tell you at that point too, you're going to be grateful about how miserable it was, because it's the thing that shoved you into making this change. It was the kick in the pants you needed. Two of Cups. I got to tell you, I think where you're working too, I think if you don't kiss the boss's ass and you don't always try and do extra for nothing, I think you wind up getting penalized for it. They're not a good boss. They're not a good boss. I keep getting this as somebody who gets a little drunk on power, who likes to have their ego fluffed. It's not a nice person to be working with. And there will come a day when you get to tell them exactly what you think of them, and you get to step away and to celebrate and to do for you. And to do for you. And then you're your own boss. And you are building your own wealth. And you are building your own status. You are building your own success. Like I said, that's what the cards keep saying. It's a transition. It's something that happens over time, because there's still things that you have to learn about what you're going to be doing. So allowing yourself that time and that opportunity is going to be important to build this thing. But it will eventually, what the cards are saying is, it will eventually transition into that's what you do. That's what you do. Wands, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it'll be some juggling. It will be some juggling with what you currently have, because it will take up time and effort to learn this, to build up your client base, whatever it is. And it's very good to keep it a secret, okay? For as long as possible, whatever you're doing on the side, keep it a secret from this Emperor. This person that you're working with, the people that you work with. I keep feeling like you got people in your job who will go tattle to the boss and cause trouble for you. Keep this to yourself while you are slowly building it. Okay, that's nothing that you want in that workplace. It's nothing that you want those people knowing about. Three of Wands. Yeah, you are building your path forward. You don't want anything to interrupt that. The Ace of Wands is not just new beginnings. It can be a new career. And that is exactly what this is. You are working on a new career. You are building towards a new life. The Two of Wands you've chosen is like choosing this path, but it takes time to get there. It takes time to get there. So be patient. Learn what you need to do. Hone your skills. Trust your intuition. And you can put your focus there and keep it a freaking secret from some of these people at work. I wouldn't tell nobody. Unless you like 100% trust someone, I would tell nobody what you are doing behind the scenes. And keep it secret. When it comes out, it comes out. And at that point, the cards are saying you'll be in a position where you can step away. The Two of Swords. King of Wands. I see in the Two of Swords too, choices or choosing, a little bit of indecision. So maybe you haven't decided what this thing is you want to go for yet. But the King of Wands says to pursue your passion. This is somebody who's very passionate. This is somebody who's not afraid to take a leadership role in their life. The king energy, that masculine energy, is a lot more action oriented, right? It's about taking action. Sometimes a little bit more aggressive. This is encouraging you to take this action. So whatever this Two of Swords is, this feeling unsure about it. And I don't know if this is speaking to exactly the specific thing that you're wanting to do or actually taking the plunge and doing this. You are being encouraged to take the plunge. So take the time to think about what you would like to do, how you can start some sort of small business with some of the skills that you already have. This might speak to your creative side as well. The Ace of Cups, yeah, because you have a bright future ahead of you. You absolutely do. It's up to you to manifest it, but you have the skills to do that. You do. You absolutely have the skills to manifest a new abundant chapter in your life. Keep getting that. Keep it a secret from the people at work. Keep it a secret. The Ten of Cups though, so whatever this is, this might actually be something that the family can work at. Something that maybe if you have a partner, if you have kids, everybody might come in and help. This might become something that winds up being a family business too. The Page of Wands, the Four of Cups, but it will bring prosperity into your life. It absolutely will. Like I said, I keep getting this distinct warning too to keep this shit to yourself while you're doing it. This Page of Wands, this Four of Cups. I get the distinct impression with these two cards that you have false people around you. This is most likely at work and some of the BS that you're dealing with who should not know about what you're doing. These are people who will try and sabotage you and put you in a position where you lose this piece of things that I think you're actually supposed to keep in the meantime while you build everything up. So I would keep all of this to yourself, building for yourself, sort of being quiet with what's going on, so that the other piece of things, this work that you're doing right now, so nobody there finds out. They don't need to know. It's not their business. Four of Cups, Page of Wands. Can you give me a couple more, please, Spirit? Eight of Swords and the Tower. And don't be afraid of this transition. Don't be afraid of this transition. I will tell you too, once you start this up, this will not be a success-only journey. And that's why you're also being encouraged to have this thing that you're doing and to start this kind of on the side. Because there are lessons that you're going to have to learn that will come from things not working out. You're figuring out how to do it by doing it the wrong way first. So there is a learning process here. Don't be afraid. If one thing doesn't work out, do not give up on this path. Just learn a lesson and find a different way to go forward and do it. Because everything in the cards are saying that this is what you're supposed to do. This is the next step for you. This is the next chapter. This is something that's going to bring prosperity. It's going to bring happiness. It's going to bring balance and peace of mind into your life. Getting away from this emperor and the nasty people at work and all the social BS that you're dealing with over there, and giving you the sense of power and autonomy because you're doing for yourself. But like I said, and the cards keep reiterating, not a success-only journey. It's something that's going to happen over a period of time, and there's things that you need to learn. So don't be discouraged while you're learning. Don't be discouraged. Just get motivated. Get even more motivated to find a way to make it work. Because tarot is saying This is a time for transformation. This is a time for transformation. It's not overnight, but it will happen over a period of time, and it has the potential to take you to 10 of Cups and tons of prosperity. But it's up to you to do the work to get there. You are that magician. You possess the skills that you need to be able to start this and to grow it into something prosperous. Alrighty, guys, have a great day.